Hello guys and welcome back to Total War Rome 2, the Empire Divided DLC, me playing the Aurelian campaign. Oof, very much quite a mouthful, that one. So, one thing, if you haven't checked out my series so far and you just tune in for the first time, I recommend that you go check out the past episodes first to try and catch up to where we are. But if you're just tuning in from last session, this is the second session, another session I'm doing worthwhile. And yeah, it's been kind of interesting. So a little recap from last time. We had a bit of an interesting with our past allies. So, long story short, we had the Germanic Confederation declare war on us. There I tried asking my allies to join in. They said no, which was a bit frustrating in a way, so I'll make them actually pay for that one in the long term. We also had the Vandals, the Vandali declare war on us. Or they might have declared war on Bury and I've gone to defend Bury. That's probably how it worked out. So that's more or less how we're working out now. Managed to get peace with the German Confederacy, simply because of the fact of they didn't want to mess with good old Rome in its powerful state it is. Also, we have a bit of an issue here with, I was at war with the last of, I think it was I feel like Cauldrini or whoever they are, and they pretty much just decided to join the British Confederacy. And that more or less kicked me out of their territory and been at war with them, which I disagree with. I don't like the idea that when you join a confederacy, any past war aggressions that you have are instantly just made null and void. So I've got to like redeclare war on them. It should be if you join a confederacy in the game, then you still are at war with everyone. That's the whole point of a confederacy, the whole idea. You all join forces to be stronger against your enemies that are trying to basically take you over. But I guess it's because the name changed. It's like, oh yeah, you was at war with the Caledonians beforehand. We're the British Confederate. We're the different thing now. So it's like change of government in a way. Yeah, and also we moved in on the south. So here we are. We came in and we started taking territory in southern Spain. So as you see, we've taken the bottom two provinces at the moment. I've just gone to move towards Nova Cova. We also took Ebesus as well, which is the island settlement just off the coast. I'm trying to think, where are I going this way? Yes. I was going to, basically the idea was we're going to take this settlement and this one, and then I could move up and deal with the internal areas at the moment, because they're quite weak. They've not got many armies. I could make them my vassal or client states at some point, but what I've always seemed to find out is the fact of, with client states, when you've been at war with them for so long, even when you have peace or defeat them enough, they'll just declare war on you after the 10 turns. And then you've got to come all the way back to deal with them again. Which, I guess, I get and understand, but it's just a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. Oh yeah, we sent this army up here, didn't we? I mean, we can send it back down again. Attempt to actually send the army this way and just head towards one of these settlements. If I take this one, yeah, we'll do that. We're going to move this way instead. We're not going to move in the winter. That's usually a bad idea. But, yeah, we'll move round. I don't think we really need to defend this settlement anymore, and if it does, it'll come under siege. It'll be fine. So what I'll do, I'll take this settlement and then move straight to this one. This can hold here. Or maybe I might move up and take... Actually, I'm going to have to take this second one anyway. So it'll be take Nova, take Sagnamentum, and then move up to Tolitum. And then also, while I'm doing that, keep an eye on all the armies that may be present. I don't think there's many. I haven't seen many big armies off them. I think I've more or less defeated a few. Or either that, they can't afford to have them. There's an army here, which may move down. Alright. No messing around. So we're in quite a good pace here. Just continue the siege for a minute. I just want to have a look around. There's a fleet here. What's it doing? I don't like this fleet. What are you doing? Yeah, don't like your fleet. It's quite frustrating. Go away. So we lost an assault spearman, but that's fine. But we also did kind of wipe them out a lot. And then let's definitely finish them off. And hopefully I don't lose any more boats. If I do, I can replace them. It's not too bad. This is one thing I don't want to be happening, is the fact of that they become a bit more a pain. So we get Navigator. Yep, we'll have that range. It's always nice to have. And then we'll recruit some more assault spearmen just to recoup the losses that we had. Actually, could I send this ship down to take the settlement? I think I could. Yeah. Why not? Assault from the sea, guys. That's one thing I do love about in Rome 2 Total War is the fact of you can take settlements from the sea. You don't have to have a land force to do it, especially anything on the coast is vulnerable. That's always nice to have. So now I don't have to worry about this. I can just like say, oh, I've taken the settlement off you. Right, let's finish off the siege. Again, we can just zoom in. So we're going to take more damage for it, but it's fine. Fantastic. So this entire coast, basically most of the Mediterranean is controlled by a friendly. Actually, it is, yeah. I mean, all my client states control every single other territory. So the Mediterranean is more or less under Rome control, which is brilliant. In a way, farm. Let's change you around. I've got to upgrade all these at some point anyway. The fleet can stay there. I don't think they'll come down and try and take anything because I don't think there's even an army up here to do that. I'm a bit unsure what to do here because they've got a nice big size army just sat right there. I might just pull back and just defend because I might have a let's have that. If I can have an aggression pact with them, it will work.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but
see if we can have one with them.
Bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
If they don't want non-aggression pact, I'm concerned that me moving an army away from this area would actually make it a lot worse. So we're going to pull back. And then I'm going to move further back this way. Because then if they come in and try to... I'm going to see if I can actually ambush them. And see what happens. Because we've got a load of fleets around, which I'm concerned about in many ways. You can understand why. And then let's start re-spending money up here. I think we're okay. Wow, there's a lot of upgrades I've got to do. I'm so far behind in them, it's ridiculous. And I think that's the other thing sometimes when you've got such a large empire, you usually don't have enough money to upgrade everything. You have to more or less pick and choose what you want to upgrade and what's worth upgrading and what's not worth upgrading. And I usually find that's quite a big task. I think most of Northern Africa is upgraded to the most extent it can be. What can we have? Sanitation's always a nice thing to have. Yeah. So I think we're more or less filled up. We're still waiting on this army here to build. We've got one more turn to wait, and then I'm going to send it right round. I'm going to deal with the Vandals. Where's my army? It's here. So we don't want to go in enemy's territory yet, so we'll move up to here. So we can actually get some help. These guys should be a bit more happy with me because I'm helping them. Although, then again, everyone hates Rome by this point because it's like, you're far too big, we don't like you anymore. Your Imperium's too big. Yeah, so when your Imperium gets to this state, you get plus a lot from all factions, which is great. So it's less chance of having a civil war, but your expansion is so -5 diplomacy with every single faction. Actually, it's up here. Wow, so -15. Everything just turns negative, which is not very good. So everything can go bad from it. This is when you get like the most chance of civil wars breaking out and that everyone deciding to hate you. As you can see, I've got -100. So actually just doubled. Wow. Jesus Christ. Anyone else needs moving around? My fleets, I think, are fine. This guy's going to stay here. This guy's going to stay. I think we've moved everyone around. We're doing alright. We're doing good. Okay, assassination plot. Your bodyguards kill the assassin. You assert your strength and parties are impressed. Nice. So, a couple of things happened. We did try having the Hispania Citorio declare peace or ask for peace. I said no. We've also had the Vandals ask for peace, which we have done. I've accepted it. As you can see, they're there. I'm going to move my forces into the territory anyway, just to, if they start besieging the settlement, I want to be nearby to disagree with that. So the Bury have actually moved forward and taken the settlement, which is fantastic. My concern is this other the Vandal. They basically had time to react. So we'll wait here, and then obviously there's this army that's finished, which I don't need to head that way now. I can head down this way. And we also have an army moving from the Lusitania that's deciding to threaten my settlement again.
Ready for orders.
So I'm going to have to move the army. I was wanting to go inwards this way and deal with these guys, but the problem is what I'm having is this army's decided to have a bit of a show of force. So I'm going to put them here. I think that hopefully they'll see me and go, oh, rubbish. He's got a massive army sat nearby. Run away. That's the plan anyway. Really need to get a spy up this way just so I can see what's up here. Okay, there's an army here. But there's no army here. So let's move in. I want to take this settlement. I may have a client state with one of them, so maybe I'll leave this settlement last, and I'll take it, and then I'll have a client state with them here, and then maybe have another client state down here. So they can't really cause much issue. They could be on like the far edge of my empire. So I think that's the only problem sometimes is what you have with client states deciding to be a bit of a pain in the ass in a way. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can get Lusitania on board. See if I can have peace with them.
Speak your speech, so that I may go to the baths and wash away today's stench.
See if we can get them on board. No, so they're not having any of it whatsoever. And yeah, but even Hispania, Spain, it's only going to be moderate. As soon as it, yeah, typical. Yeah, it's surprising they'll offer you peace, but when you start pushing for more demands off them, which you expect when you've been at war for so long, it's like, well, you know, there is going to be consequences of you being at war with me, and that's you become my client state. They go, oh yeah, nah, you're right, we'll fight to the death. And it's like, oh, okay, fine. That works for me. Okay, so they're building up there. What we got on this side? Let's get a... What's this one? Is this a trading port? No. So we'll get a... We'll get a fishing port down here. Just because I think it'll help out. And then from Nova we'll get a... trade. Another fishing. And we'll get a shipwright here. Oh no, wrong way around. Fishing. Shipwright. There we go. So it's kind of like a military island that's going to be. I think that'll work in many ways. Let's increase this up. Let's make this one a... nope. Civil? Yeah, we'll get that one. And then we'll get a library there to increase the research. And then we'll make this one a... what we got? From all sources, 6% or 8%. We'll get civil. There we go. I want to see what he does now, because he's come around with all this armor and he's going to be like, oh, damn it. They've brung a big force. It's like, yeah, of course I am. I've got another army up here as well that's going to come down and say hi to you soon. So, back off. Actually, I'm going to move this fleet up to... into Nova. Just in case they decide to attack. And I'm going to move these guys... this way. There we go. What are you doing? You're just still sat over here, aren't you? It's a quiet turn. There's nothing really happening. That's fine. What we got going down here? So they have backed off as surprising. They decided to run away since they've seen that they saw my army, which is fine. This army is going to take this settlement, which has got no kind of, yeah, no resistance. Just instantly taken. Okay, so we have an army over here. We want to go back this way and just check if we can find where that army's run off to. There it is. So it's kind of managed to run all the way up here to there in one turn, which I feel kind of is a bit annoying in a way. Just trying to think which way, because I've got another army coming down, haven't I? Where are you going? So if I have him run down to here, he blocks off this settlement and then can move up through the woods if he chooses to. We'll go to there. And this guy can come round and back up this way. Just to... It's like a pincer movement. We're coming in from all sides. We've got 4 armies coming in. One from the north. We've got 2 coming in from... Well, one from the east and one from the southeast. And one from the south. Well, actually, the one from the south's not really coming anywhere. It's just holding position. But you get my drift anyway. They're more or less surrounded from all sides. I'm actually saying that. Upgrade. Let's get some of these upgrades banging off. Give them better weapons. It's going to cost to do it, but I feel it's a worthwhile investment. There we go. You're going to make sure your armies are up to date with latest technology of weapons and armour. It does help quite a lot. You got this guy just waiting. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I don't like it. I hate when I start seeing shit like this, because you start to get worried.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so you're not coming through here. So I'm going to put a
Haste, men. Get the stakes up.
back off. This is what I'm concerned about with the this enemy's coming in to take Bury territory. I'm hoping Bury's coming up this way to take these. So I want to try and keep them all on side, if possible. I will go back to war with them again if it comes to it, but the problem is if it's within 10 turns, I get made like I'm untrustworthy because I made a peace settlement, and then I've had my allies go, oh, declare war on them again. It's like, no, you're fine. I don't need everyone hating me even more for, you know, betraying. It's like honour in a way. You sign a peace treaty, you expected to keep to it. Don't have to, you know, you could be the ultimate betrayal person I want, but the problem is you piss everyone else off in the process. Everyone already hates me. I don't know why. They all want to basically conquer everyone before me. Oh, usual banditry. Board of Defence is done. One of the parties has organised a banquet. I'll attend it. And we've got rat infestation, so we've got a lot of squalor in Syracuse. Sweet. And, hey, what are you doing? I don't like this. This is very annoying. The army's going to come here then.
Commander. On the move. Marsh. Laying siege to the settlement.
Yes, laying siege. Take it. I realise it's the capital, so I would definitely want to take... Well, actually, I don't think it's the capital anymore. They've only got 1 settlement left, though. That's this one. Which I can take into this turn.
Take this settlement for Rome.
Hey. So, do you think I should subjugate them? If I do, they'll keep all their armies. But it's less public order. They keep their hands, and client state Australia of yours. All captives are enslaved. I'm going to subjugate them.
Ready for battle.
So now they're under my control. All their armies should back off from my territories. And then I've just got to worry about Lusitania, which has got some units around. So there's one here.
At your command.
So I'm going to head back this way, and I'm going to come around and take the coast. So he'll back off, which is good. I'm not sure what he'll do, though. But then saying that, they're not much threat, the smaller armies. The big ones I'm more concerned about. Yeah, we'll move up this way with this army.
Your next command.
There we go. So, 3 settlements on Spain left to take. And then that's it for this basically Spanish area. Actually, you know what? I'm probably just going to wipe them out, because I don't want to have to try and keep... I keep it like a force here just to patrol, and if there's any like uprisings. But I don't want to be overdoing it too much. Wow. Jeez. Emperor Aurelian, you're just amazing with all the stuff that you know. What else could we go for? Because he's got a lot of upgrades down here already, but I haven't got much down Lawkeepers, so maybe that's a good one to have. He should be very good at keeping law and order. That's usually what an emperor should do. You should fear an emperor. Let's get some more of these policies up here. Yeah, we'll get the labour facilities, which gives us the next stage in terms of food production, which I think we're starting to get to needing a lot. Because my farms are starting to be a bit dry. Yeah, 3 turns. And I've got a lot of upgrades coming up, which is going to take food off me, which is not a good thing. See if I've got any more upgrades I need to spam out for farm-wise. Don't think there is. So one thing about a large empire is you need a lot of food. You don't have a lot of food, people get very annoyed at you very quickly. Yeah, I think we're good. We're alright. Got some areas I need to expand out, but I'm just going to have a look here. I don't need one of these, so get rid of you. We have the Shrine of Sol Invictus. Seems like it was a nice one to have. It's like when the new shrines start to come around, Rome starts to switch from being very Roman in the thing of Mars and... Is it Mars? Yeah. Mars, Neptune, and the same kind of gods, and then switch into more Christianity in a way. Later down the line, I think it's with the Eastern Roman Empire. It becomes more of a... Is it Orthodox? No, not Orthodox. I'm thinking Russia, aren't I? But they kind of changed to Christianity over the time period, and all the old gods kind of fall out of favour. The same with the Greek gods as well. They obviously, as they got conquered, their religion kind of fell apart. Right, I think we're good. I think we're alright. Right, moving into next turn. I'm hoping I don't get one of these. I'm so close and I don't know if I'm going to have enough food. Well, I foresaw it and it's happened. Got a subversion happening now. I've got a rival banquet. We'll attend it. Let's release the cats. Yeah, so the Confederation decided to declare war on me.
Ready for orders.
Which is annoying because if I attack these guys directly, I'm going to be in a bad position. Can I come round? See what I can do with this. See, I can't take it straight away, which is annoying. Let's get some siege towers moving up. Light battering ram in. Let's do some military sabotage. Let's wreck its baggage train so it can't go anywhere. And then this army needs to come out and deal with him. There we go. Okay, so took a lot of damage there. And because he can't move anywhere, he just gets instantly destroyed. So that's
Make haste, men.
nice.
Commander.
And then we're going to have to heal up this turn. So that assassin there, or that spy, worked out amazingly well for me. Just being sat there and hidden. Public order. Let's have a look. Let's get assassinations in here as well, just in case I'm going to have to start killing these guys off. And we've got another army. We haven't got a second army though, which is good, because normally what always happens is when you're at start at war with these guys, the people from Ireland decide to go, you know what, we got a fleet here, and they come around and start harassing your coastal settlements, which is just a right pain to deal with. But luckily, it's not too bad, and I'm happy I kept my 2 forces there.
Ready for battle.
Okay, so how are we doing here? So there's a force here, which is just sat there.
At your command.
Let's move this way with this force.
Advance.
I'm not too concerned about these little ones getting through because it's not like they can do much anyway. Send you down this way as well.